Yeah, good day. This is Chibuzo Agowa, and you're welcome to Blogginfotech channel. Yes, as a channel, basically we'll talk about blogging tips and giving tutorials on general technology world. Yes, you get to learn a lot here in this channel. But right now it's time to make money. I'm going to be talking on a topic which will benefit you as a human being. Basically most people rely on a 9 to 6 job. Even here in Nigeria, it's basically worse because we termed it 7 to 7. So you go to work 7 in the morning and you come back 7 in the evening while earning peanuts. Why basically there are means where you just sit back at home and make money. Yes, you can make money through blogging. So that's what I will be teaching you today. Yes, basically how to start a blog and start making money from it. Yes, from the from the comfort of your home you sit down and make money. So that's what we're going to be talking about. As you can see from the view, you are already viewing this, the blog infotech. Yes, this is the channel's blog, and there's a link to the blog in this description of the video. But before we get there, let's talk. You see, this is the mobile view actually, because I'm shooting this video from a mobile device. This is the mobile view. So I can basically say that from this very blog that you're viewing, I've made a lot of money. Yes, I've made a lot of money. A money that I've catered for much of my expenses. Yes, I've done a lot and I would like you to be like me. Yes, and that's the main reason why I'm shooting this video. Yes, you can start making money. You can start a blog today and start making money from it. So let's go. I drafted out some points basically which should be useful. So let's see what I'm talking about. What I would like is that by the end of this video, you should go ahead and start your blog. And maybe in 2 months' time, yes, let's say highest within 2, 3 months, you start making money. Stop relying on that 9 to 6 job that pays you peanuts. So, like I said from my intro, I actually titled this "How to Start a Blog in Nigeria and Monetize It for Profit." Actually, I'm a Nigerian, and that's the main reason why the topic, or I mean, the title of this topic has the country in it, but it can work in any country. If you're in anywhere in the world, yes, you can follow these tips, and yes, it will work perfectly for you. The reason why I actually termed it Nigeria because many people are venturing into the business of blogging in Nigeria. Yes, it has sprung up to be a profitable business. We are beginning to realize that yes, you can make money right from the comfort of your home. Like I said, blogging has suddenly turned into a lucrative business in Nigeria today, and that is true. And it is so in major parts of the world also. You can start a blog. So now I don't really want to go into the text. Yes, I will pick the main points and I will explain. So how to start a blog in Nigeria? You see, there are various reasons why people start a blog. Yes, there are various reasons. But I would like to tell you, I don't want to jump into those reasons. The main reason of starting a blog, which I want you to have in mind, is to make money. Yes, you wouldn't want to spend time, effort. You buy the domain name, you buy a host, then at the end you say you just want to do it for fun. Never. I don't want you to have that instinct because I don't know, except you have a lot of money, yes, you just want to use it as a way of expressing yourself online, fine, that is okay with you. But my main purpose of starting a blog, yes, is to make money. And that is the main aim I want you to have also, making money. Yes. So let's go. Let's go to the main point. So now, before you jump into as in yes, before you venture into a business, it's very good or very wise to have a proper idea of what you want to start. So what is blogging? We've been hearing about blogging, blogging, blogging. So what is blogging? You see, like I said, that blogging can be defined simply as an act of writing or creating content on a blog. Just like I showed you from where I was start at the beginning of this video. Yes, this is my blog. And as you can see, there are various contents on this blog which I created, which I wrote myself. Yes. So that is just the act. That's the simple definition of blogging. See, it can be defined as an act of writing or creating content on a blog. So on the blog, on the other hand, is a web page that contains dated posts contributed by one or multiple users. This simply means that you can, for example, you may own a blog, but also you might have other authors that contribute on that blog. Yes, there are various blogs like that, but mine basically I operate it personally. Yes, so I'm the one contributor. Yes, but other people do send in their posts, yes, and I do publish, but I'm the main author of this blog. So now, You're writing on what? A particular topic. Yes, that is all about. So the blog, on the other hand, is a web page that contains dated posts contributed by one or more multiple users, which often pertains to what? A particular topic. This simply means that if you want to write about something, you should stick to that topic. Don't deviate. If you want to write about sports, start writing about sports and start creating content about sports and publish it on your blog. So now, like I said, the particular topic mentioned above is what we call a niche. Yes, a niche. That is just a simple definition of a niche. So now, how to start a blog in Nigeria or wherever you are watching this video. So to make it simple and easier for you to understand, I've divided the post into sections and subtopics. Yes, and please, I would like you to bring out your writing material, be the jotter, yes, or your notepad. Just take down these important notes because this is what you will use while starting your blog. They are very, very relevant. So the first point I state here is what? Choosing a niche. Yes, the first thing you should do is to choose a niche. I'm trying to expand this so that you see. Yes, choosing a niche. So a niche, just like I said earlier on, is a particular topic of interest you want to write on. So once you make a mistake from this aspect, I'm very sorry to tell you that you have fallen by the way. Yes, you will fall by the way in the sense that you'll get distracted and at the end you will not make money. So now, like I said, the first advice I'll give to you is to by all means avoid all niches that are highly competitive. Like in the blogging world today, yes, yeah, you know, as a newbie, you may not have an idea about what I'm talking about. For example, there are certain niches that are already highly saturated, niches like health. I will never advise you to venture into such a niche because why? The competition is quite high and you will find it difficult to rank in what? Search engine ranking pages. Yes, you find it very, very, very difficult. So I'll also advise you to go for what? A less competitive niche. And how can you do that? You can easily use various online tools. Yes, there are many, And the one I recommended, or I will recommend, sorry, for you is what? Google Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner, yes. Just search for it. If you have a Gmail, if you have a Google account already, yes, you can easily have access to Keyword Planner. So what you do there is just do your research, search for niches that has less competition. And also the first advice is choosing a niche that is less competitive. And my second advice while choosing a niche is to choose a niche that is marketable or profitable. What am I talking about? That is a niche by which you can make money from. You remember my first aim I told you of starting a blog, which is to make money. I don't want to start a blog and just do it for fun, no, or passion. Gone are those days. If you are venturing, if you are putting in your time, effort, and money, at the end you should have a nice return over investment. Yes, yes. So now you should also choose what you need that is marketable, that is profitable. It wouldn't be advisable to start writing on a topic that you would make money from. Never, never. So while using such paid tools as keyword planners and the likes to conduct your search to choose a particular niche, you also see there are various CPC, like we call it cost per click. Yes, that's the abbreviation. So you see how much they want, but also, like for example, I talked about how saturated the health niche is already. Yes, but there are various sub niches under health which you can venture into. Yes, and you start making money. So choose a niche that is less competitive one and also choose a niche that is marketable, whereby you can make money from them. So now, if you're still confused about what a particular niche you would like to blog about, you can also get my opinion. Yes, just drop your comment in the comment section of this video. Yes, and I will reply you basically. First of all, I'll ask you certain questions based on what you like doing or what you like writing about, or if it be your profession, fine. Then yes, after the discussion, I will peradventure at the end choose a perfect niche for you. Now you've chosen a niche, which is the first point on how to start a blog. The next point now is choosing a domain name. The domain name actually is what you type and as in the address bar of any web browser, and that's where they can easily locate your blog. So choosing a domain name is also very important. Yes, you've chosen a niche. Okay, let's say for example you want to be writing about watches or wristwatches, or maybe you want to open an affiliate, a blog whereby you'll be running an affiliate program and selling wristwatches. Now, wristwatch is a keyword. Now, choosing a domain name is also very important. Now, what you should do is that if you want to choose a domain name, you should choose a domain name by which it simply explains what your blog is all about. For example, if you're writing about wristwatches, I think a perfect domain name should be in the form of, let me say, mywristwatches.com, or let me say, globalwristwatches.com, or wristwatchesformen.com, wristwatchesforladies.com. In that line, put your, I think the main keyword in your niche should be in your domain name. Yes, yes, that is very, very what's important. But in case you're confused, as you drafted out a blog post, yes, 5 things to know before choosing a domain name for your business. Yes, you'll see that in the description section of this video. I placed a link actually, yes, to this blog post, because I actually wrote this blog post and published on my blog, and you can follow the link and read, and also read other important information that is on the page. Now you can, like I say, you can check the post to get all the important information you need. Yes. So now you've chosen a domain name. You've chosen, let me say, for example, you've chosen a niche and you've chosen a perfect domain name for you. The next thing now is to do what? Is to buy the domain name. Yes, and this you will see various domain registrar that do sell domain name. And also, like I said, from the blog post, yes, which you'll see in the description of this video, it has all the information. I actually gave a link whereby you can buy a very cheap domain name at a cheap price, and also you can renew them yearly on that same price and at the same rate. Yes, I chose the perfect name domain registrar actually. Yes, Namecheap. I make use of Namecheap in everything I do, in my domain name, and also they are my host. Now you've chosen your domain name. You've chosen your niche, the first point. You've chosen your domain name, the second point. Now a blogging platform. Yes, the next thing is for you to choose a blogging platform. That's a platform by which you would like to start creating your content or publishing your contents on. There are various blogging platforms. Yes, we have Blogger, we have WordPress, we have Squarespace, we have Wix, we have Weebly, and also we have Medium and Tumblr. Actually, I've made use of most of them. I've made use of Blogger. I'm now making use of WordPress. I've made use of Medium. I still make use of Medium, yes, in one of my, I just write on there, yes. And also I've made use of Tumblr. So there are various blogging platforms, but I wouldn't want to bore you to start, how would I say, start going through one or the other on each of them. Straight, I'll recommend WordPress. WordPress is the perfect. I am actually running the blog that I showed you on blogginfotech.com. This very blog is on WordPress. So that is the very one I recommend also. Yes, you choose WordPress. So now you've chosen what? Your domain name, you've chosen your niche, and you've also chosen a blogging platform, WordPress. So now how can you have access to WordPress? I mean WordPress.org, the paid version, not necessarily the free version. So now how can you have access to the WordPress app? That is the third point the fourth point we are going to, which is what? Choosing a web hosting company. You see, when you pay for a web host, actually they will give you access to the cPanel, and in your cPanel you also see an app which you can easily install WordPress, by which you start hosting your domain name. Now choosing a web hosting platform is the next step, and like I said, you've chosen WordPress, and I am using what? Namecheap. Namecheap, they are my hosts. I host with Namecheap, and my domains are also with Namecheap. So, and that is the one I will recommend also for you. That's the one I recommend also for you. Now, why? Let me give an idea of what a web hosting company is all about. At least you might be confused. Yes, a web hosting company, just like I written here, it is the company that stores the files that make up your entire blog, and they store it where? On their servers. And the servers are connected to the internet in such a way that they are accessible to readers via your what? Your domain name or URL. That's the universal resource locator. The domain name that you've talked about. Your domain name is just like your address. Okay, let's say for example okay, let's use a physical scenario. Okay, I want to go to a shop that sells wristwatches. Okay, and the shop name is what? Wristwatches.com. So you have to first of all seek for the address of the physical shop before you go there. So your domain name is just like the address that leads readers from the internet to what? Your web page or blog. That is as simple as that. And they are being what? The blog as a whole is being hosted on your web host. They are being hosted on your web host. Yes, as simple as that. Now let's go back to what we've touched. You've chosen a niche. You've chosen your niche. You've chosen a domain name. You've also chosen a blogging platform, which is WordPress. And now you've chosen your web hosting company. I recommend Namecheap. The very factors you check while choosing actually a web hosting company, and the first one is site speed, and also the number of hours that, as in their downtime, yes, their uptime. If I'm sorry, I'm mistaken, their uptime. Namecheap guarantees you 100% uptime. Yes, you will never experience a downtime on your page or on your blog, and that's the main reason why I recommend Namecheap for you. So on the blog post, you also see a link by which you can easily purchase cheap web hosting plan from Namecheap. Yes. So the next step now is what? Installing WordPress. Yes, installing WordPress. After you might have bought the domain name and web, the next thing is setting up or installing WordPress. So this thing might be difficult for you since you're a newbie, but necessarily it wouldn't. Once you go to your cPanel, if you're using Namecheap, you just look at the Softaculous app. You click on it and you install it, as simple as that. But if you're confused, you can easily buzz me asking the question you want to ask on the comment section. So now you've chosen you've chosen your domain name. You've chosen your niche, you've chosen your domain name, you've chosen your blogging platform, which is WordPress as in this case, and you've also chosen the host. Now you've installed your domain name on yours. The next thing now is you start to do now is what? Creating content. And what are the contents? These are text and blog posts, as in contents or information that are relevant to users, to searchers across the world. Yes, after setting your blog, and which also includes choosing a team and the likes. The next thing now is to do what? Start to create content. And I laid down a point. I said, please, before I proceed, I'd like you to make this as to have this at the back of your mind and never to derail from it. Be unique and do not copy blog posts from another site. Yes, this is the main killer. This is the main killer of each blog, and that's the reason why many people start a blog today and they see their blog not performing better on search engine ranking pages. Basically, it's because they go to, let me say, another blog and just copy the whole text verbatim, and they just moved it to their own blog and paste. You can see actually most search engines, they term that as spam, and your blog will be penalized. Yes, it might be penalized or blacklisted totally, and you wouldn't even make money from it. Yes, you discover that you wasted your money in buying a domain name, in buying a host, waste your time in writing content. You didn't write the contents actually. So you copied contents by wasting your time from another blog and you paste it on yours. It wouldn't perform better. It wouldn't perform better. And that's the more reason why choosing the niche, you should choose a niche whereby you can easily write on, can easily write topics on. Yes, just like I did. Using Blogginfotech as a case study, like you will see from the name, I joined two words. Yes, blogging. I talk most about blogging there. Like if you should go to this blog on the blogging tips section and SEO section or category, sorry, the blogging tips category or SEO category, I talked a lot about blogging, and you can go there, read and learn a lot. Now the infotech section is that I talk or I write most on information and communication technology. You can see that, or if you should read most of my posts found on my blog, or most of the content found on my blog, I tried as much as possible never to derail from this niche. Yes, and I write what I know. It is my hobby. I like writing on it. Now, you've done all that. You've created your, I think you've chosen your niche. You've chosen your domain name. You've chosen the blogging platform. You've installed WordPress. Now and you've started creating contents which are relevant. Make sure that the contents are relevant to searchers. Now the next thing now is to start monetizing your blog, and that's the main aim of this video. Like I have said almost 3 times, it is worthless for you to buy a domain name, choose a niche that you start writing on, paid for a host. Maybe you buy a team also, a blogging team whereby you used to design your blog. You buy some paid plugins also. Then at the end, you don't want to make money from your blog. That is total nonsense to me. So now, how to monetize your blog? Now I said that the next and most important step is how to monetize your blog. Yes, after you might have created content which are attracting lots of traffic on a daily basis, preferably from search engines. Like I said, make sure that your source of traffic are basically from search engines. And I conclude by saying that monetizing your blog won't be difficult. Yes, if you've attracted lots of readers from search engines, or maybe you've created your own forum. Yes, you can also attract traffic from your forum, or maybe you're active on various social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also YouTube. Yes, you can attract readers from there. Yes, and to your blog and start making money from there. So now, the various ways you can monetize your blog in Nigeria and also in all parts of the world, and they include: one, I just drafted out 5. There are many. Through paid advertisement, through sponsored posts, through affiliate marketing, through selling of ebooks, and also through online tutorial, just like I am doing with this YouTube channel. Yes, and also with most of my blogs, though you people are not paying me directly. Yes, it's just a free service. So now the first one, let me touch them bit by bit, paid advertisement. Okay, the first 3 is actually where I'm making money from most of my blogs. Yes, paid advertisement, sponsored posts, and also through affiliate marketing. I don't sell ebooks. Yes, at the moment I don't sell ebooks. Yes, I've not written any ebooks, and I don't conduct any online tutorial whereby being as in whereby I do get paid. No, I've not started that, but I just maintain on the first 3. So there are various ways you can start making money. Yes, now let me talk about paid advertisement, the first one. Through paid advertisement, I do use Google AdSense. I'm sure you must have heard about that. It wouldn't be proper for me to log into my AdSense account to show you how much I've made, because it is against the Google policy whereby it's not allowed for AdSense publishers to unveil the amount they've made. So, but I've made a lot of money from Google AdSense right from when I started blogging, and the money, I don't want to tell you, they are just quite enormous. Money that is so much that even people that work on a 9 to 7 daily basis, they can make such. I've made money. And apart from Google AdSense, there are also very advertising sites out there. Yes, there are various advertising agencies. They can pay you directly. You can contact you and say, "Oh, Mike, hello, I want to publish. I want to create a banner, and I want it to be on your blog." And you can charge them actually. Yes, and you get paid. For example, let me show you now. If you should see on my blog, okay, now you can see this very portion. I don't want to touch it because if I click it, it's against Google rules and I will be penalized. So this very portion that talks, that you see this inscription: visa free travel worldwide to over 125 countries in the UK, Singapore, more. This is a banner. This is a banner as, and I'm being paid, yes, by Google AdSense. Yes, advertisers, I don't want to really go through how they work, but that is a banner. I want to show you another here. This is another banner. Still the same, visa free, blah blah blah. Then there's a large skyscraper banner. Yes, yes, this is what we are now. That that you see, yes, yes, you can see this. View our new website is actually a paid advertisement banner through what Google AdSense. If a reader peradventure eventually clicks on this, I will get paid. by the advertisers. So that is that. That is one of the major ways by which I make money on my blog. So the next one is what through sponsored posts. Yes. For example, large companies can easily contact you and say, "Hey, want you to, or say, no, want to publish our post on your page. Let me still show you another blog on my blog." Or no, let me keep it secret. Yes, I don't want to jump there, but there are various sponsored posts on my blog. It's not proper to actually maybe reveal the companies. Yes, but there are various companies that I do publish their post on my blog. Yes, and I make money. They pay me directly, yes, and I receive money and I earn a lot. I've earned a lot from sponsored posts. I've earned a lot from paid advertisement, and I've earned a lot from sponsored posts. Then the third one is affiliate marketing. For example, in the world as a whole, there are various how would I call it, affiliate agencies. Yes, like in Nigeria we have Jumia, and in Africa we have Jumia, but and also in Nigeria, and I make use of Jumia on most of my sites. And you also have Amazon in the US, in India, you have AliExpress in China, and I'm also an AliExpress affiliate. Yes, yes, I am an affiliate of Jumia and also AliExpress. So I make money from paid advertisement, sponsored posts, and also through affiliate marketing. And you can also start a blog and start making money by selling ebooks. And what ebooks are you selling? You might sell books that have information that solves their needs. And also you can also have a blog whereby you'll be running online tutorial and also you get paid. You could see that if you do all this, you'll be making a lot of money that you yourself, you will be amazed. You will be amazed. Now, to still make things easier for you, people are still finding it difficult as in, to get Google Access approval. I wrote a post, White Hat Techniques to get Google Access approval, as you can see, and it's also contained in the link to the blog post that you find in the description of this video. Yes, you can get all the information you need. Simple techniques, White Hat Techniques to get Google Access approval in no distant time, in a month or less. Yes. So now you can see that if you follow all these procedures or steps that I've outlined, within 3 months, I assure you that you must come back here and comment that yes, you're now making money. But if you're still confused in any aspect, or maybe you want to set up your blog easily, you want to set up your blog easily, you can easily contact me. Yes, through the comment section, or you send me an email directly from my blog. I'll reply you simply and speedily. Now, let me still touch a bit of now. How much does it cost to own a blog in Nigeria and also in every part of the world? Like I was saying, I said, how much does it cost? Well, I like to say that the most important cost is the dedicated time used to study and learn more about blogging. You don't just venture into blogging that, yes, okay, let me say Mr. A is making money from it, and you want to go in and make money from it. You also spend time and learn. For example, if you want to rank on search engine pages or on Google, you keep on checking the updates in Google algorithm. Yes, it keeps changing. Like for example, there's a November update that many sites were hit. Yes. So you keep on studying. It's a continuous process. You keep on learning. You keep on giving more time. You keep on reading ebooks. You keep on reading tutorials that talk about blogging. You just don't relax even when you start making money, because things might change. During, was it the October update? Yes, many sites were hit and people lost almost 90% of their profits, of their earnings. You can see how terrible is that. So blogging is a continuous stuff and you keep on learning. So now that wraps it up on how to start a blog in Nigeria and in all parts of the world and monetize it. So like I stated several within the post, you can contact me specifically through email or phone call if you are confused in any parts, and if you want my assistance in setting up your blog. Yes, my phone number, make sure my contact details as a whole is in my blog once you go to the blog. Yes. And that is that. I assure you that if you follow all these necessary steps, you start making money in 3 months. So Like I said, I'm personally welcoming you to our Blogginfotech channel, and I dish out tutorials periodically, tutorials that are important in the technology world and also more about blogging. So what I'll simply advise is that before you leave, kindly subscribe to this channel by hitting on the subscribe button below, and also hit the bell notification so that you'll be the first to receive videos like this whenever I release it. So that is that. I want to see you start making money in no distant time. So thank you and bye bye.